Why?
Say that about him. About
What?
about Judge
Judge
Joe
Joe
Brown.
Brown
Yeah,
being assassinated because all the shit that's come out of his mouth?
absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm surprised they haven't assassinated more people than have already been assassinated.
The only people that seem to be assassinated that we know of are the people that Hillary and Bill killed.
Yeah.
That's because she's doing all the killing.
Arkansas,
Well, isn't it funny how Epstein got assassinated or killed, or he's all of a sudden gone? His girlfriend is in jail, and the list has not been executed.
You're right about that. Like, why is that so hush hush? I want to know.
Yeah, they always go, in those sting operations that they always do, they always go after the person that's committing the crime. Okay. This time they only went out to those who were providing the crime. They only got the hookers. They got the pimps, so to speak.
What did you say, Reb? That they were all
They're all related to one another.
related.
They are.
Obama is got more money than Trump ever have because he is a Bush.
Mm-hmm.
So
Money,
Judge Joe
cash.
Brown did say that. He said that Obama inherited 15% or a third or something of his his stepfathers
Yeah.
in Indonesia. Indonesia? I always forget if it's Indonesia. Where is he from? Obama.
Kenya.
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 I always say
Even
Kenya.
his brother said he's from
Well,
Kenya.
maybe the father was from, because some reason I always think into Indonesia. So there's something, which I don't know, maybe not, but yeah, he even said it, Judge Joe Brown, that
Yeah.
he inherited like trillions. It would have been trillions of dollars, I'd imagine, because he was like one of the richest guys. His father, what was his name? Begins with S.
Uh,
God, I could hear Judge Joe Brown saying it.
Satoro.
Satoro. That's it. That's it.
Terrible squirrel, man.
And he made a joke about how Michelle Obama will take a candy from George Bush.
Yeah, and giggle
Oh,
Yeah,
because
because they've been doing it.
they know.
They've been doing it since she was a little boy. Let's put it that way. There are men that are going to come out that we thought were women. Like a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them. And there's going to be, I hope the monarchy collapses. It seems like it's on that way now.
Just don't hang out with them for a few.
Why did everybody shut up? You're all very talkative, and now
I don't
everybody.
know.
You was talking, so everybody needs to put their input.
I just think something big is going to happen soon. What is Gold's first name? Right,
Who?
you know?
Who?
oh no,
Gauld, the one that's supposed to be doing the money transactions.
Gould?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You know who I'm talking about, though. He's the one that saved America to begin with in 1999. Him and the other guy that they beat the hell out of and killed. Gould somehow survived. Oh, God, I wish I understood it well enough. They saved the American flag.
Gould.
You know who I'm talking about?
Hmm.
Him and the other guy in 1999, they realized that we were going to lose, I think, the American flag control. It would have gone to the UK. Control of the American flag and the I would imagine our postal service
Yeah.
is huge because even I remember when Dad told me he took, his driving test back way when in the 50s. One of the questions was, which do you let through first? Fire engine, ambulance, cop car, or the mailman, the postal truck. And the postal truck is the answer. Can you believe that? That's how backwards our fucking society.
Yeah, man.
Never mind that there's somebody choking to death over there or the house is on fire over there. Let's get
Right.
this mail out because you have that, $1 million jewelry or something that you bought. I don't know. It's ridiculous. Ooh, the ASL recorded ASL4. I think that's our 4th online, although there's more. Oh, I can't minimize Zoom while I'm recording. Shizmits. How come? Oh, I could probably take it out of the view.
Ugh. I'm leaving.
On a jet plane?
Yes.
Okay.
Where are
Don't
you
know
leaving
when I'll
to?
be back again.
Where are you leaving to?
When I'll be
I'm
back.
getting supper going.
Oh,
Yeah, John's not home yet, and I've got to get busy.
Yeah, it's getting to be that time.
Yep.
hmm. What is that?
Food. No D.
That's food.
Gould Capital.
D. I. N. Oh, dinner. Yes. Yep. It's dinner.
And we didn't learn enjoy.
The Gould Group of Wells Fargo.
All right, yeah, we'll have to talk about that. Okay, enjoy, Jill.
See you later.
Peace
Bye.
Good
out.
night.
Bye.
Enjoy your dinner.
I will.
Din din.
Yeah, so Gould and the other guy, which I can't remember his name at all because he didn't survive.
Was it Weinberg?
It might be, yeah. I mean, they traveled around the world to get signatures to stop the taking over, and that's why they probably did 9/11 a couple of years later. On the day Jassera Nassera was supposed to be put into effect. People don't know that 9/11 stopped Jassera Nassera. Jassera Nassera Global National, the backing of the gold system. Bush, excuse me, Bill had offered it. I don't know why, because
Who was Gould? Gould who? What was he in?
he's just
Construction?
no, he's probably a mathematician. They were
Mm.
they were ingenious to figure out what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
You don't know his name? What I mean his first name?
Can't think of it. And it's funny, I just saw him live not too long ago because what they did is they put him in charge of the Jassera Nassera, the trillions of dollars. So like
Oh,
Trump is in charge.
Alice Bach Gould
What is it?
was an American mathematician, philanthropist, and historian who spent much of her time in South America and Spain. Was it a woman?
No,
Henry Gould?
that's why you said Alice, and I'm like, what the hell?
Alice Bach Gould. That was the first one that came up.
Oh.
The next one is a Henry W. Gould. He was a professor and he was born in 1928.
No, he's still alive. He's like in his, I'd say 60s now. He did that in his 40s.
Ronald Gould, mathematician.
I don't remember, Joe.
Combinatorics, graph
He's
theory.
not gonna be in fucking
He's not dead.
Google. No, he's
This
not.
guy's not dead. Western Michigan. I don't know.
Could be. You know, I just don't think you'll find him in Google because he's like one of the guys against Google.
Oh,
You know, he's in control of CERN, which is well, I think the CERN, those are the computer systems, but I think he's in charge of you don't know who I'm talking about, Reb? God, I can't remember. I'm so bad with I didn't
I think so, but then again, I don't know if I know.
Patch would definitely know because Patch watched that video. There was a video of the military guy giving a class, and he was explaining how the UK, the British Empire, was still in charge of our postal service.
Yeah,
And if we didn't either pay up to a certain time, but what they ended up doing, these two guys, is they got enough signatures around the world. And I don't know, they made it into an infinite structure.
okay. Everybody, be careful.
They can't break it now. The UK, that's why they really lifted everything up so fast in the last 20, 25 years. They're pushing everything liberal shit
Mm-hmm.
because I think they fucked up their master plan, Gould and the other guy. The other guy didn't survive. They like beat him to death. And this guy survived, and Gould is the one that's working on all the money for us. You do understand your Sarah, right? Like,
yeah,
it's against the Constitution to not have a flat tax. It's against the Constitution to have interest on loans or anything. It's against it.
yeah.
So, like, if you paid for a house, the house money that you paid for, say your house at the time in the 80s was like 80 grand, right? You actually have to pay for that house. It is your house. Property tax, no. Property tax, income, food, clothing, against the law, against the Constitution. To pay for something right out, you bought that house, yes. But what usually happens to people is they take out a 15-year loan, right? So the loan interest that they charged you for that, you would get back. Not the actual house payment, because you have to pay for what, you live in, right? But the interest is against the Constitution. And what they had done, and they still do, is rewrite the laws to make it seem like it's okay. Like Obama allowing propaganda again. I'm such a layman at explaining this shit. I can't remember the guy's name exactly and everything, but he is out and he is working on it and he's been doing interviews with people around the world. That's why it's so hard not to believe in this stuff when you have, I don't know, in our group alone, you got me, Reb, and Patch. We're, up here with the conspiracy theories. I mean, that's 3 out of a good 10 of us that really zoom. They say 1 in 5 actually believe stuff.
Yeah.
So you'd have to say there's close to 500,000, maybe even 750,000 people worldwide that believe. No, 1 in 5. What am I saying? That would be a lot more. There's only 8 billion people, 8.5 billion, right? So 1 in 5 believe in at least most of the conspiracies, or that Biden is fake.
Piece of shit.
What was the AOC article about?
Oh, how she was saying that it was a good thing for Tucker to be outed.
I don't understand. There, there's no coincidences here that
Um,
Don Lemon was let go and Tucker. What did you say?
At the same time, it's really too
It is.
coincidental.
It is the same fucking day. It's like they're telling us to our faces. Shit's going on.
Did you see the apology Anheuser-Busch put out?
They put out an apology.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. They said that they got on there and they said that they were very, very sorry that they disconnected from who they were, that they do not back the transgenderism women in women's sports at all. And they
Really?
just made no. And they also made another can. They made a new can. Guess what that can is?
What?
Trump 2024.
You're kidding.
Nope, I'm not. I should have sent it to you guys.
You're freaking kidding.
No, I'm not. They definitely sent out an apology.
Don't you see, guys? I mean, right there, that just it's the impossibility of that to happen in such short time means
Well,
that
oh,
it
and
was
that
planned.
and that they definitely fired not only that woman,
Right.
but her boss too.
Good.
Yep, they fired both of them. They're both gone. So there you go.
Put Aunt Jemima back on the damn fucking pancake box.
Shit.
This is bullshit. How the hell are you gonna teach the black young kids how
Oh, I know. It's been a source of pride for decades. She was beautiful. She was a lovely, happy, successful businesswoman. Why the hell did they destroy that? That was disgusting.
because they want to destroy everything good.
And you would think that the Black Lives Matter people would have been furious. Like they just went along with it. Duh.
It's not because they're not Black Lives Matter. They're
No, you know what I'm trying to say. Like,
no, I know.
just any black, like, I mean, there's good blacks that know that it was ridiculous, but we can have a fake guy, drag queen, RuPaul with a blonde wig on the Cheez-Its box. Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
I don't know. You know, I not that I care. I really don't care what people put on their product. But at this point, they're making the obvious statement of which side they're on. And they're using their product, and that's stupid.
Yeah,
Honestly.
they're bringing politics and issues that have nothing to do with the product.
It has to do with control.
It's pointless. It's destructive. It's stupid. It's negative. It's not happy. It's just stupid.
It is all stupid. People are waking up.
Yeah, I mean, and like you got the bitches on The View, all singing na 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 na, goodbye Tucker. Well, how how and all these all these assholes, they're babies. They're big fucking babies because they can't stand it that one guy had an opinion. Are you kidding
That
me?
countered theirs, yes.
Like, what is wrong with these people? They can get on there and say all their fucking shit 24 hours a day. Nobody does this shit to them. I think it's time we do. How about if somebody on Fox News or Newsmax when did the same thing for Don Lemon? Oh, oh my God, they're making fun of him. You know, they act like they're 12-year-olds. They
Fuck
act
Don
like
Lemon. Fuck that
little
dude.
spoiled brats.
Exactly. And I
And
say
I
fuck
think
Don
I
Lemon.
don't care if you're what party you're in, if you don't see that this is just getting absolutely
Ridiculous.
stupid,
Mm-hmm.
it's not constructive. It doesn't solve anything. It's, I,
Why why ask yourself, why try to popularize 1% of the world? Because that's all they are, the transvestites.
yeah.
Maybe 1%. Why did they do that? I mean, it has to be some kind of big club.
Yeah,
That-
why is this phenomenon of this whatever that is that they do, why has this become why has this been interjected in every single aspect of our society? They don't interject other things that are good and healthy and positive, like manners, being kind.
How would you define?
How about not killing your unborn children?
Mm.
It's
How would
this agenda they have is
you?
evil. Did you see the story where they operated on an 18-year-old and his to put a vagina in him and he died?
Yep, I did. I saw that just now. Isn't
I
that terrible?
Dear
This is
Lord.
nothing but Nazi, like
Yes,
pre-Nazi
that's why I asked you.
Germany, pre-Nazi Germany butchery.
Give me a definition of Soros.
Nazi.
George Soros. And
Nazism.
he has a lot of
SS.
money.
The
And
Nazi SS.
right. He is controlling a lot of shit. He controlled Antifa. People.
He's a Nazi Jew.
Yeah, right.
He controlled Antifa. I'm not sure if he's one of the ones that believes in transvestism, but he knows how to manipulate people. Hey, let's confuse them of their sex.
Yeah, he might not actually believe it, but he sure has no problem pushing it because then
Exactly.
it accomplishes his destructive agenda.
Correct. Just like all the fucking wars that they supported.
You hear that one?
That kid was born evil. Just like Hitler.
What kid? Who is that?
I'm talking about Soros as a child.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's just, oh God, demonic.
Right. Exactly. And so they believe in their Moloch, and so they believe in transgenderism because Moloch is half male, half female, evil devil thing. I could say its name. It can't touch me. Can't touch me. Can't touch this.
Gays don't have babies.
What did
It's
you
all
say?
it's all about population control.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big point too. But yeah, but their immediate family, if they're in the top 15 or 20% of the pyramid, one either has to die or become transvestite. Like Cher's daughter or son or whatever the fuck that thing is.
I know how to get around. Can you use the laptop so I get sick? That.
It's at camp.
They all do. They all either have to have. That's why I think Kathy Griffin is definitely Anderson Cooper's brother. The one that they said committed suicide by jumping out the window. It's just, and there's a picture of them. Nancy, what's their names? The
Oh, the
um
for Diana Furstenberg, the their mother was the designer.
Gloria, right?
Gloria
Vanderbilt.
That's it. Vanderbilt. What am I saying? Vanderbilt.
You see
I think
her. But go on.
No, that's it, I guess.
Gloria
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Vanderbilt. Yeah, you see her sitting on the bed with her two children. And this is you could Google this picture. And sure enough, in back, like where you would see my paintings, you see like a little satanic like worship thing, like just in a cubby. It's just gross. It's like, what the hell? And then never mind the pictures in her pool.
Hmm.
How can this shit be on Google? You know, not to say everything on the internet is true, but it just, I don't know.
I didn't get it today. Your mom did.
Where the hell's Patch when you need him? Because he know who Gould is. Is that all we have? Are we talking about anything else? I'm happy about Budweiser. Good for them.
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Me
They're
too.
paying for
That's
their
really
mistake.
good news.
Oh yeah, they know they made a mistake. They even said they made that mistake. They're sorry.
But how? How did a giant corporation like that go from transvestites on a
They had higher ups that were not fit for the job.
That's right. They had put somebody in the position that did not belong in the position. They were trying to. They said they were trying to. Um, what is that? It's the inclusivity word. You know, they were trying to be inclusive, all inclusive. And
they
that
went
is
from
not the way that they were trying to be inclusive, because being inclusive with the transgender, the way that they did, they 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 took out women. So they're targeting women is what they're doing. All American women who do everything, women in the military, women that are nurses, women that are doctors, just, that's what they're doing. They're promoting women is what Budweiser is doing.
but they
So
definitely put Trump 24.
yes, they did. They've got a can that says Trump 2024. That was the very last one. I hope I can find it. If I can find it, I'll post it.
Sense to me that she let it go out and it wasn't confirmed by anybody higher. I mean, something like that would go to the Belgium bosses, I bet, right? Belgium owns it now.
You need to hear it.
Doesn't something doesn't make, I don't know. Something like that does not.
You need
Same
to
with the
hear it. I think you
firing
guys
of
need to hear it.
because I was told that the media is not the media, but at least the social um, platforms
I
have
posted it.
we're in control of them now. So we shouldn't see as many. We shouldn't be in jail as much.
Yeah, yeah, we're not. Yeah, man, I've been saying all kinds of weird shit on Facebook, and they haven't put me in jail yet.
Yeah, yeah. I think we're winning. Um,
I'm so sick and tired of their crap.
I never got a message. I never got a message from Google, right? And the other day, when was it day before yesterday, we were practicing or something, sign language, and then you got off, Joe, and a message came up on my phone from Google to join the United States Space Force. You can either be recruited. I was just, what the hell? This popped up on my phone. Like, we didn't bring it up. I may have brought up Space Force. I don't know. But it literally popped up on my phone and I pressed it. I'm like, what the? I've never seen Google do that. Except maybe the weather, because it's programmed to. And when I pressed it, it opened up right to the website, right to the Google, where Google brought you to the website for Space Force. So I did. I signed my name in there and I'm gonna get emails. What is that about? Remember, you'd be talking about like ice skating, and then ice skates would show up in your like searches and stuff, or on Facebook they pop up.
Hmm.
I sent you guys a picture too. Thought it was odd. I thought it was odd. All right, I guess I'll end this because
Okay. I'm looking for the apology.
Oh, you want to read the Budweiser apology?
That's what I'm trying to find.
Budweiser. I guess Bud wasn't that wise. Ah, ah, ah. Da, da. If the whole thing about Jacera and Sarah is true, I'm just gonna bring this up because those we and on average should get over anywhere between for a person that worked even 20 years,
Hmm.
250 maybe to 350,000. And I've heard a couple of things. Like I've heard that okay, Trump put money right into our accounts. Don't ever forget that. Trump was able to put money right into your bank account. He was also able to text you. People forgot about that. Don't forget. Or they might send you debit cards, a new type of debit card.
Oh,
That would be very fucking awesome, wouldn't it? I
yes, it
mean,
would. Yes, 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 it would.
the federal bank had more than $300 trillion in it. Over three.
Yes.
That would feed the world for 15, 20 years over and then some. $300 trillion that don't belong to them. It don't belong to them. They took your taxes. They took your hardworking money
Illegally took our
illegally.
taxes.
Yes. And they said they were going to do this, that, and the other thing with it. Meanwhile, they laundered most of it. They have been laundering most of it. We get into wars, we get into tiffs, we use any of our military, and they gain money. That's just the way it works because they own the factories. Like, remember the Vegas shooting
Yeah.
Mhm.
that
The
like
one the
everybody
FBI
saved
did.
for 9/11?
Hmm.
That was in MGM, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was an
I
MGM
think it
like
was.
casino.
That's the one that FBI did.
Correct. MGM had um, metal detectors that happened to be off that day. They weren't working that day. I'm not sure if it was specifically that day within that time frame. MGM owns the most in that technology, in metal detecting technology for like the airports. What do we have to do now for the airports after 9/11? Look at the crap we have to go through as fucking people because of 9/11.
Because they did it, and they're the ones that did it.
And there's gain. They always gain. Well, now we need more fucking metal detectors and bomb detectors and all this shit. And you got to take off your shoes. And we need x-ray shit for that. And that's how they fucking make their money, dudes. It's as simple as that. I remember somebody saying, the weed killer. What's the weed killer? The
Roundup.
Roundup. Roundup makes the best weed killer, but they also make the best dandelion vitamin, which is really, really good for you. Dandelion root, really good for you in a lot of ways. Look it up. So they're making this is how smart these people are. They're making money on both ends, whichever problem you have. Hey, we're killing your weeds, but we're actually collecting them. I don't know how that works out, but it's true. There's a way, I'm sure. Where there's money, there's a way. It's just sick. Did you find it by any chance, the Budweiser?
No, here's what he said. We never intended to be part of a discussion that divides people. We are in the business of bringing people together over a beer. My time serving this country taught me the importance of accountability and the values upon which America was founded: freedom, hard work, and respect for one another. As CEO of Anheuser-Busch, I am focused on building and protecting our remarkable history and heritage. There you
Amazing.
go.
Just amazing. That just happened too quick for some. I mean, there's things just going on. we we just keep getting new, different crap every day. Oop, Nancy left. Time to eat. Not sure, but doesn't that seem to be it? Like we just get different stuff happening. Like every week, there seems to be something. Like news was always great. There's always something. But I mean, it's been massive. Winchester's.
Yeah,
All right,
every time you turn around, something happens.
that's what I'm saying. It's more and more noticeable, and there has to be a reason for it. All right, that was a short live. Sorry for cutting off the ASL earlier, but things happen. People come in and leave, and I had to shut it off. Well, I didn't mean to shut it off. Actually, I probably pressed something. I don't know. Love you guys. Later. Join us next time. Say it, Joe. Say it, Joe.
Bye.
Tell them to
Peace
join us
out.
next time.
Join us next time. Come on in, man. Free up, please. Come and say something. Say
That's it.
something mean. We don't care.
Preach it, brother. Love it. Bye, guys.